You know what ADGIX stands for? So it's Abu Dhabi Health Information Cyber Security Systems, or standard. To cut it short, this is the same Pentagon security standards at the 80s. We are obliged as a healthcare facility dealing with patient information, critical information. Long story short, we transferred ourselves from dentists, admins, HR admins, even IT and coders into cyber security officers. Yes, it needs some compliance from us as a facility and from you as a staff. The good side of the story that we passed, the bad side that we have to comply. So this small lecture is about the compliance rules. To cut it short also, just a reminder. Actually, the ADHEX has 11 domain. Domain means like big cloud. We managed, alhamdulillah, thanks God, to mix our lean domains to match their requirements. That's why it took like 2 months of working. So the 11 domains are too complex, and I think we did orientation about this. Now we are dealing with assets management. Assets is the hardware, and we do manage security, and we do manage software. So this is the understanding of what is MOI is talking about. For just a teasing question, Edwin, using my smile comes under which one here? And why? Comes after software, it is a software. Do you have a password for the My Smile? So My Smile also comes here. Do you have a computer to access? Got the point? Don't bug yourself, just try the main 3 things. What do you mean by assets? Purchasing, installing, and movement. What do you mean by assets? The inventory, having your hardware and software inventory. The audit was as tough as he opened every and each computer, not every, he took a random sample to check the programs installed in each computer. If one of these programs is not licensed, this is an audit note, a non-conformance. What do you mean by access? If you want to steal a computer, you have to first break in the house. So breaking in the house or accessing the physical facility looks like FMS, but it is so important for them that they consider it an MOI, especially you access by biometric. It took me some time to understand accessing the physical facility is an IT thing. So accessing and security of the IT start with your real access, then confidentiality, then data access security, then a backup. Then the software management, starting with of course, with the main things. Software management does not include operational system. For me, I thought that Windows is a software, Outlook is a software, Office is a software. They don't consider it softwares. They put it under operation, which is put it under. So Windows is not software. Windows lies here. So your password, your Windows access is under here, not under here. Anyhow, what do you mean by software? Not operating software. Of course, the most important one, which is Doc 32 till now. And the ERP, I even a prize. What is ERP means? Stands for, still remember? We took one card last time. Enterprise Resource Planning. Clinical and lab softwares, which is the ExoCAD, which is the Sopro, then websites, then third-party portals, then the legal bodies. So this is a structure, and I have to give this training every quarter. Sadly, if you have knowledge without power, you cannot protect this knowledge. So there is violation codes we are announcing. It is not yet reached. Today, you're going to receive it in your platform, in your comport, and I did some editing. Anyhow, as any violation for any department, there is for every or each department, there is violation for every other staff, which we call it all staff violation codes. And of course, there is specific violation codes done by the specific part. So we call it all staff violation codes and MOI staff violation codes. Of course, I am in a general lecture, so I'm expecting today only to, as I reminded you, all staff violations will be under these clouds or domains or categories, whatever the terminology. Assets violations, access and security violations, software violation, software management violation, and software is not the operating system. طيب, just scram it or passing by on it, you're gonna receive it, but just write whatever you think, write one or two that you think that they are important. Dealing with MOI asset without undertaking letter. For your safety, don't touch a computer unless you feel that or you sign for it. Because whatever disaster inside it, it is your responsibility. Might be a Trojan, might be a virus, might be a crack. So please don't touch computer until unauthorized movement of devices. Please, I know your goodwill, but if there's someone suffering from the reception, don't plug off your computer and try to push the business and plug off your computer and plug it on to Joel to fix his work. Please, with respecting the goodwill, don't do this. Improper handling or damaging, of course, this goes for MOI and other assets. Not reporting, this YIR, yes. Not reporting is an IR. Not creating an IR is an IR. And it's mandatory especially for the MOI things. So this is, you might write one or two what you think that they are important. I'm talking about the violations or the auto credit violations for this. A little bit longer because we merged access and security together. Of course, this is a summary of 4 domains in the ADHEX. We considered access is a part of security. And as I told you, access started, this was a little bit distracting, but this is how ADHEX is going. If your presence here is forged, so I will sue you in the labor and I will sue you in the Abu Dhabi informatics, blah, 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 blah. So it's a criminal, it's what you call it, electronic crime. It's an electronic crime to be here and you are not a doctor, or to be here as a nurse and you are not a nurse, and to be here as an HR and you are not an HR. This took like even 20% of the ADHEX domain, which is over jumping by the HR, the SQE. So forged or unattested certificates on recruitment is a security access and security crime. That's why we were a little bit distracted with them. Then unauthorized access to the physical facility. So please, when you at Friday morning, you forget your mobile on Thursday late at work, please don't access the facility Friday because it will be a crime against you. How can I make it? Of course, you can go for your mobile, you arrange with the FMS and the MOI team. Then unauthorized access, this holy room, they consider it that something exposed aib. It's haram to go inside this room. So try to be as far as possible from this holy room inside, which you call it the server room. Accessing the network without NDA, that will go for a newcomer, the non-disclosure agreement. Then unauthorized access to network locations, please only go for your server area. Then non-reporting, wow, now I noticed that I can access Dr. Ammar photos. So please, non-reporting this is a violation. So accessing not your place is a violation. Not reporting, accessing is another violation. Then the BYOD system. That's why we are sorry for you, which stands for bring your own device. This go for low budget companies in which they have to force or collaborate with the staff to use their own computers or mobiles. So what is the safest and the most expensive remedy and the safe? It's none. Our policy is non BYOD. So we are sorry for you. We are not planning to consume your data on your phone, but this is the safest way not to have to have a security access and security for the network. So we are sorry again for cutting the hotspots. And if you don't report that there is a hotspot, it's gonna be 2 violations for you. Violation for using and violation for not reporting. So we took the expensive solution of the non-BYOD. Don't take it. Thank Lawrence gave a nice, a good comment. Really, it's not personal. Really, it's not personal. Then, which is already blocked, we don't allow removable or flashes or hard disks to go inside the USBs unless there is authorized way for this. Leaving your computer not logged off, leaving your computer not shut off. Log off when you go for your break or go for washroom. Shut off when you go home. I'm still in the mid part, which is access and security. Unorganized server area. They consider it about security thing. You might miss it, and you will miss it. It's gonna be leaked. The one that will annoyed you, the non-clean, not clear. Clean goes for desk. Clear goes for, yes, physical. You are working at work in a healthcare facility. So expected the physical paper is not a love letter from you to your girlfriend. It's expected to be an information, financial information, or medical information, or accounting information, which is an MOI violation. Leaving unattended information, which is a rephrasing of clean desk, clear desk policy. Of course, the giving password to your supervisors or colleagues, writing your password. It's very embarrassing that to leave the sticky notes, leaving your password for your colleague to solve a problem. Sharing access or information with a third party without an end. Yes, sometimes it happens, but of course, violations of general staff when it goes for the MOI or FMS staff, it's going to be doubled. Installing remote access, this is specified. Anyhow, installing software is not allowed, but this is a violation. It is double. It's called red. My language. It's red. If this software is any desk or team, we'll call it remote access software. Okay. I know a little bit technical, but it's a common sense. Need just you not to be have some literacy about information technology. Okay, and even if you are authorized, Mr. Nawalsi, to allow someone to go a third party, it's another violation if he is not attended. Don't open any desk and go home for him and leave him on fixing whatever he wants to fix. Go for the third big domain. Of course, the right 2, 5, 6, whatever. Software management, please don't install software. You mentioned it before. No, I was emphasizing on a specific dangerous type before, which was any desk, remote software. Here I'm talking about any software. Please don't access non-related software or websites or social platforms or blah blah. We are still allowing the WhatsApp connection, which it's legally approved by the UAE government as a safe and professional way of communication. Anyhow, it's only, by the way, for the social calling, the only legal phone call system here is Botim. I don't know why. Yeah, it's very new, relatively new. I'm talking about the international Botim. Skype is not agreed. I don't know why. It's something about their security. But Botim is legalized in UAE. WhatsApp is legalized in UAE. They accept and they trust its security. Sending personal messages, it's many times, it's even rather than violation, it's really unprofessional. When I receive a CV doctor from ahmad@albustan.com, very, rather than it's violation, it's unprofessional and unethical. Printing unnecessary papers, he's coming, and we flagged up the paper. It's part of misuse because it's jeopardizing unnecessary information. So please take care. Unnecessary paper might cost you blue, or maybe as your salary ranking might cost you white or blue card. Regardless the environment issue thing, it is an MOI thing. Not responding to MOI communication, which is not responding to the is a general one, but he's specifying that it is a hot topic. Opening skeptical messages or websites, not reporting for suspected spam. These are the serious, the latest. I'm almost finished because I have another part of the lecture. And not reporting any suspected data breach. If you are not rating, you are in a big problem. If you play in the EMR, this is a dismissal warning. If you it's proof that you make data breach, I am forced to terminate you. Playing with data, releasing data, changing data, deleting files. I don't know, swear it was here yesterday. Then the file is all disappeared. This is a data breach. Be careful, please, with your server area. This is common sense. This is matching my logic, and this is matching the law.